Okay, I did not do any setup again. Sweet. I love it when I'm an idiot and can't do anything right. Okay. Alright. Alright, we'll get set up. We'll get set up. Um let's put that there and then there it is. There I am. Alright. And yes. And then yes. Yes. Okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. Okay. Looks like it's working. Yeah. It looks like it's working. It looks like it's close enough. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Now that that is working, we can kind of start. Well, we can kind of get started. I was late, unfortunately, but the reasoning behind this is because I had died tragically in a skiing accident. So, that kind of messes up your day a little bit. But as you can see, I made it here, eventually. So, we're doing all right. So, I already. All right, so I gotta actually pick the smoke, and this is where I need to go back through the rest of the live streams and label them with oh hey, this is the smoke that I had. That way I know when I look in the future and go yes, I must pick a smoke for the stream, and then I look and go fuck, I don't have any idea what I smoked. You know, this way I can avoid excessively doubling up. I mean, it's going to be kind of unavoidable as I do have many Awe Marias. So, well, look at that. It's fucking Dave. Well, don't worry, Dave. We'll get to the Master Duel portion. But first, I must talk about how my week was harrowing. Especially those leading up to the events of the tragic skiing accident that took my life. But first, I must select a smoke, and I already have one in mind, so this selection process I think will be rather quick. Give me just a moment. I'll be right here. Okay. We're going to be having one of the. Okay, maybe not that. Okay. Alright, I almost got distracted. I almost got distracted by a tempting offering that was returned to me by someone. More like, oh, mother. Oh, hello, mother. I thought you said you were going to be crocheting as opposed to listening in on my, inane ramblings. That's whenever you'll go away during the Master Duel portion because the Master Duel sucks. Anyway, what have I chosen? Well, let me get it out of the plastic first, and then I will reveal it to you. But yeah, it's been a hell of a week, between one job kind of pushing me a little bit, and then another job shoving me quite a lot. I hate it here. So, what have I chosen? I have chosen the Awe Maria Dewina, and the shitty camera cannot pick that up well. Wow, that looks like man. The detailing on the band really got crusty. So, there's that, I suppose. Anyway, I suppose I should cut it and get it lit so I can talk about why this week sucked and what led me to go skiing and die. This is a flat top. Oh boys, we can do something that I don't think I've done on stream before. Punch cut a cigar. Yay. Let's see. I'm gonna make sure I get this at least somewhat around the middle. So that way it's not stupid. Punch cutting. Punch cutting. It's nice. I like punch cutting. I also like V cutting, but I really should. Now that I think about it, maybe I should V cut more. I mean, it'd be a nice change of pace. My V cutter is gathering dust. I don't know where the thingy is for the punch cutter. I'll find it. There it is. I'm just blind and stupid. Neither of these things has changed. eye doctor told, my eye doctor's like, oh, but you can see, that's what we gave you the glasses for. I went, doctor, they're clearly not working. They're clearly not working. I'm still an idiot. Well, my eye doctor doesn't believe me, so, whatever. I know what I'm about. Oh, hell. Oh, hell, that ain't got any resistance on it. Cool. But, yeah, we'll get it lit up, and, yeah. We'll talk about the week. And then we'll talk about why it was shit. And then I will proceed to, we will proceed to get to Master Duel, where I will, devolve into idiocy. Because, it's not like I have anything better to do at almost 7 in the morning. Let's get right to it then, shall we? Alright, let's get it lit up. It's decent size, so we should be okay. I don't know, I got honey lashes though. I don't even know what I'm talking about. There we go. Yeah. Alright. This is gonna be hard to light because it doesn't have much resistance. Ooh. Ooh. It's got a it's got a nice woodiness to it on light up. As an AJ Fernandez, I expected to die. I expected to perish, to succumb. But hey, I guess not. I guess not. Whatever. But yeah. So what happened this week? Well, let's see. I worked long hours, and then I got called in on my day off. Let me actually expand upon that one just a little bit. So Wednesday, I'm feeling okay. I had my shift over at Pizza Place. It was pretty good. I come home, I sit down, things are pretty good. Doing some deck testing with Aiden. Things are pretty good. I start receiving text messages from one of my coworkers. Things are not good at the Taco Bell. I don't care though because I'm not on the clock. However, she is insistent, and so eventually, she is insistent and wants me to suffer alongside her. And so eventually I agree to come in and help with the cleaning because of various circumstances that had occurred at the Taco Bell. I'm furious at this. I was furious the entire time. I was there for 30 minutes and, got a pretty decent number of things done. And so, that was terrible and shitty. And Thursday was also terrible and shitty because a handful of different people who were supposed to be there were not there. And then Friday, today, was also terrible and shitty. And this is all just Taco Bell. And the reason why it was terrible and shitty at Taco Bell today is because one of my fucking guys decided to up and quit on me in the middle of the shift. As in midnight-ish. I shouldn't say he quit. It's not exactly accurate. It's more like he left. And so now I'm advocating for his firing. But, hey, from Saggy Tit's perspective, what the fuck do I know? I'm mean and angry. And so therefore, because I'm in possession of those feelings, I just am also incapable of also possessing knowledge. I'm starting to think Saggy Tit's stepmom was right about him. He just sucks. And needs to grow a spine and some testicles. Although, I kind of have to, I kind of have to contest that last one because I mean, clearly, if he did not have testicles, he would not be able to have 5 children. So the spine, yes, yeah, he does need to, obtain one of those. But enough about my, enough about how terrible one of my jobs is. The pizza place is fine. It's fine, at least for me. Maybe not for the bosses, but it's fine for me. I'm okay there. It's great, And the reason why, and this is something I explained to some, to the women, who came in to help us, is that somebody comes through Taco Bell, they spend $50. That's an annoying amount of food. That's probably like 20 items if you play your cards right. All right, somebody comes through Domino's and spends $50, they get like 6 things. Just by explaining that the difference between the two jobs and why I'm not angry at one of them is easily explainable. Look at this match. This match is really dark. I'm going to use it to touch up the burn on the Awe Maria. Because I'm an idiot who still can't get his Erlen down. Yeah, this thing's gonna fucking break. So we're gonna do a little trick here. Oh, you're ready for this one. The question is, why didn't I just use the Bic lighter? Because I don't like using the Bic lighter. That did not burn that much. I think it also wasn't lit for that long. Oh no, wait, it's smoldering like a motherfucker. Huh. Interesting. Anywho. Yeah, so, the pizza job's fine. Taco Bell fucking sucks. But, that's just what happens, I guess. That's just what happens, I guess. But, yeah, it's whatever. That's just whatever. But, I'm alright. I'm doing okay. I did some, maybe I should, I did some of the Master Duel where Aiden and I did some deck testing. He was testing his new deck. I was testing the Cosmo deck that I finished. It's pretty good. The deck that I built, the Cosmo deck, it's pretty good. The one that Aiden built is, well, it got better. I don't think that he would consider it to be good, and so I will not describe it as such, because it cannot stand up to my my Cosmo deck, which I would consider to be my. I mean, maybe it's not my weakest deck, but it's pretty not great. I mean, it also couldn't really stand up to the Blue Eyes deck, which before we started doing those series of duels where I was using that one, the Blue Eyes deck was clunky as all hell. So that's something, I guess. But what do I know? Hold on. Oh, shit. Excuse me. God damn, that was rough. Hold on. Nope, I'm good. I'm okay. Yeah, I'm all right. So, no, I feel another one. No, I feel another one. Hmm. Uh. Uh. Never mind. Uh. Nope. All right. No, I'm fine. I'm good. I'm okay. Well, yeah, probably. I don't know. Ugh, we'll see. I would say it's getting to be that time of year. but it is that time of year, so I can't. It's been that time of year, so hmm. Hmm. But yeah, so it's been a harrowing week, and we're at the end of it, so it's all good. It's all good. I don't care. It's fine. We'll get to next week. It'll be cool. I'll just yell at saggy tits again. On Tuesday because that makes me happy. I guess. Also, and that actually brings up another thing. It's something I just thought of. Is when it comes to the end of the week, do I use the Taco Bell schedule like I have been, or do I just revert back to the regular schedule because that's what Domino's goes on? Well, Domino's go on the normal schedule? No. Mate. Yes. No. Domino's doesn't go on a normal schedule either because Domino's, the week starts on Monday, not Sunday like the calendar. All right, you know what? I'm just gonna fuck it. I don't care. It's the end of the week. I'm just gonna go off the calendar. I don't care anymore. It's the end of the week, and so it's fine. I only have to go to one job tomorrow. And I can have a nice smonk and some, a nice smonk. Probably some cool duels with Aiden. We'll see. Uh, yeah, we'll see. We'll see about that. Um, I think it'll be okay. I think it'll be okay. Uh, anyway, but yeah. Okay. Let me just get that scrape. So we've gotten a little bit of spice on this. We've gotten a little bit of spice on this, and that's nice. Um, but yeah. Okay. What we're going to do today is we're going to have some more fun with Master Duel, except we're not going to have fun because it's Master Duel. I don't mean that. Master Duel is actually I have still quite enjoyable. So let me switch over. Oh, I've switched over. Cool. All right. So because I'm a moron, because I'm an absolute fucking idiot, we're gonna build a Monarch deck because I think the Monarchs are cool, and well, that's the only reason is because I think the Monarchs are cool. So I'm going to be stupid and build a Monarch deck. Um, uh, so the way I think that we're going to be able to do this is by uh, um, mixing Element Saber with Monarch because the Element Saber because when the Element Sabers the element we're going to be able to mix Monarchs with Element Sabers because the Element Sabers are going to be able to help us get more things out on the field, which is going to help us get our Monarchs out on the field because we because the Monarchs require tribute in order to get onto the field. The only problem is that we're going to primarily need Ina in order to do this. And that's assuming I do go with Element Sabers instead of something else. You know, maybe I'll put something together and then go on Master Duel meta and go, all right, what the fuck did I do wrong? And then Master Duel meta will go, you're an idiot. Nobody plays Monarchs. And then I'm gonna go, I am an idiot. But we are still going to try. So, this, what you see here in front of you, that is right here, this is not something I put together. This is, in fact, the Monarch structure deck, and it is balls. It is ass. So we're going to start making some pretty heavy adjustments. Let's see. Basically, we just need to be able to pull shit from the graveyard, or just make shit happen. And I... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a second. Wait a second. Generators. Generators. There it is. Here it is. Generator. Okay. Aha. Generator tokens. Oh, wait, but destroy them during the... Okay, never mind. That doesn't work. Alright, so we could do this with tokens, but I don't think that's gonna work. So we're going to have to not be idiots, and I'm going to have to spell the word squire correctly. So what we're going to have to... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Could we do this through pen? Could we build a monarch deck with pen? I don't know how pen works, but can we build a monarch deck with pen? Your deck with defense position. These two cards are basically made for each other, but we want 3 Ideas, because Idea is our starter. And then Eidos, hold on, what is this? Banish this card from your graveyard. Defense in the graveyard, special summon it from the extra. Okay, so this is fine. And yeah, so this works, sort of. It's just we need to have Idea come out, first, so then we can send her to the graveyard, and then we can also, yeah. Anyway, Monarchs. So we're going to be doing Monarchs, but we're not going to do all the Monarchs, because some of them suck. Some of them suck. But first, we have to do our deck building basics, which means I have to clear out all this shit in the deck. Okay, we gotta clear out the actual monarchs, and then, we figure out which ones are going to be good, which ones are going to be bad, and then, go from there. Spiritualism actually isn't that bad, but, Okay, so we're just gonna clean up the deck here. Clean it out. Oh. Actually, Dark Advance isn't so bad. Huh. Oh god, that's just... By order of the Emperor, that's awful, that's terrible. Why would I want that? Anywho, so... So, we have Mega Monarchs, which are just bigger monarchs. You need to tribute a tribute summoned monster in order to get them out. Yeah, or you could just do the normal tributing, which for a regular monarch is, let's see, it's 6, so I think it's 1. I don't know. I don't remember. I don't know if that's how that works. I don't know. But basically, you can get your Mega Monarchs out easier by just tributing regular monarchs that you tribute summoned. Tribute. It's going to be a lot of that for this, because that's what the monarchs, that's how they work. They work off of tributes. Anyway, so Dark Advance. Dark Advance is actually not bad, so I think we'll keep it. But now, we need to figure out which monarchs we're going to be using for this endeavor. Yeah, we could, and getting Eidos out is also going to help, because that just means we can get a monarch out turn 1, assuming that we draw one. Right? So, right. So what we're going to do is we're going to look through all of the regular monarchs, not the Mega Monarchs, and we're going to and also not the big 2, and we're going to figure out which ones we want. So starting with Delg. So Delg, let's see, you can target up 2 cards in your opponent's graveyard, banish the targets, and then send the same number of cards to the top of their deck to the graveyard. Could be useful, could be neat. Doesn't sound too bad. Just banish their shit. Wait a minute. To the graveyard. Wait. In your opponent's graveyard, and then banish it. And then send the same number of cards from the top of their deck to the graveyard. So basically, their graveyard's net gain is nothing, but you're banishing 2 cards that could actually be useful. We're just looting we're just destroying their deck. All right, now we got to go to Mobius, our friend Mobius. Tribute summoned, target up to 2 spells and traps in the field, destroy them. Fantastic, fantastic. Actually, you know what? Let's only have 2 delves. All right, Thestalos. Discard 1 random card from the opponent's hand. Then if it was a monster, that relies on random chance. Thestalos, you suck. Target 1 set up card on the field and destroy it. Mobius is just better. Mobius is just better Grandmarg. Tribute summon, target 1 card on the field, place that target on the top of the deck. Now, this could work really well with Delve, because if we get Ryza out, we can put a card on top of the deck, and then we could get Delg out, potentially, and then put it in the graveyard without having to, deal with any kind of like rigmarole. Alright, banish that target, and if you do, inflict 1,000 damage to your opponent if it is a dark monster. Chaos, I like Chaos. I like his design. He looks really cool. His ability, yes, you can banish, but you really want to be able to inflict that 1,000 damage, which isn't going to work. And then, oh wait, we got Zaborg, who's just better. Who's just a better version of the Ryza Delg combo. So we're just gonna take Ryza and Delg out, and we're gonna put in Zaborg. Okay, now I know there's a couple of others that I don't have. All right. Okay, so now we have Kuraz, who is, I think, newer than the others because I don't remember him showing up in the actual Monarch storyline. How do we get him? How do you even get him? Yeah, okay. So, right. Target up to 2 cards on the field and destroy them, and then if you do, each player can draw a card, which sucks because that's giving the opponent draw power. That sucks. Why would I do that? And then we got Angmarl. You can banish 1 spell card from your graveyard, and then add 1 card with the same name as its banished from your deck. So this just lets you pull support. Actually, Angmarl isn't bad, so I think we'll put him in there just for now. Okay. Okay. I think we looked through all of the monarchs, the regular monarchs, and then said, yes, this is good. So now, what we need to do is we need to look at the mega versions of we need to look at the mega versions of these. So we have Mega Mobius, who is, basically if we just tribute Mobius to get Mega Mobius out, we can destroy more shit. It's great. Well, more spell and trap cards. We can destroy more spell and trap cards. Which is good. Put them in. Slot them in. Great. Then we got Zaborg. Graveyard. Oh. Wait, hold on. What? If this card is tribute summoned, target 1 monster on the field, destroy it. Then if it was a light monster, both players send as many cards as possible from their extra deck to the graveyard, but not more than the original level/rank of that destroyed monster. This card was tribute summoned by tributing a light monster. Add this additional effect. Choose the card your opponent sends to the grave. Wait. So you choose the cards from the extra deck that go to the grave. Okay. I see a potential use for this. Do I like it? Not particularly. Also, does he only come in shiny? Whatever. I only have 1 of him anyway. Okay, so what do we even have? We're using a combination of light, darkness, and water in order to accomplish our destructive deeds. But let's see what Grandmarg. Let's see what big Grandmarg does. So, target up to 2 set cards in the field, destroy them, and then if you tributed an Earth monster, you can just draw a card after destroying set cards. That's okay, I guess. Alright. Target 1 card in the field and 1 card in either graveyard. Okay. Also, if this card was tribute summoned by tributing a wind monster, you can target an additional card on the field. Place the first target on the top of the deck in any order, and also after that, return any additional target, if any, to the hand. That is not great. It's actually kind of bad. I don't like that. Whatever. Alright, then we got Thestalos. Big Thestalos. Alright, look at your opponent's hand and discard one card from their hand. Then, if it was a monster card, inflict damage to your opponent equal to its original level times 200. This card was tribute summoned by tributing a fire monster. Then you just get a guaranteed 1k. That's actually pretty good. That's actually nice. I like that. You know, that's good. The problem is, I don't have any fire monsters in here, so the fucking, you know, being able to pull this off is going to be kind of difficult. Here's a wild and crazy idea. What if I mixed Crusadia into this instead of Element Sabers? What if I did that? Because I don't have anything that can actually pull from grave. But Crusadia just lets you do a fuck ton of normal summons. Sort of. I mean, you can special summon monsters to wait. You can special summon monsters to zones that the link monsters point to. We might have something here with Crusadia. Hold up. I'm gonna put Thestalos, Big Thestalos in here just for now. Okay. And then we got, let's see, we got Shadow Thestalos, which means that, you know, you can tribute using, you have to tribute 2, or you can't, you have to tribute 2, but you can tribute a monster that your opponent controls, which is good. You can banish 1 random card from your opponent's hand, and if you do, inflict 1,000 damage to your opponent. Then, if this card was tribute summoned by tributing a level 8 or higher, tribute summoned monster. Oh god, you have to tribute a monarch for that. Banish 1 card on the field if it was a fire or dark monster card, inflict damage. So basically, you just get Big Thestalos. You get Shadow Thestalos out to just fuck with your opponent. So we're gonna put 2 of him in there. Also, hold on, let me just check my fan real quick. Yeah, I think I just need to clean the fan. It's fine. Okay, it doesn't sound fine. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna turn the fan off, and then we'll continue looking at monarchs. Oh, wait. It is not the fan. It is, in fact, just somebody mowing their lawn at 7 in the morning. But since the fan is on and making sound, it sounds like it's the thing. Anyway, okay. Tribute summon. Target 1 card on the field, banish it, and then if you do, inflict 1,000 damage. Good stuff. And then, if it is a dark monster card, banish all cards with that name from the hand, main deck, extra deck, and graveyard of the player who controlled it. And then if you tribute a dark monster to bring him out, you can target 2 cards. Does that mean that you inflict 2,000 damage? This is the question. Also, Chaos, you know, Big Chaos, looking good, my guy. You know what? You get in there. I don't care. Actually, you know what? Only one of you. Only one of you get in there. Alright, so I have figured out who is actually doing the lawn mowing. It is my crack-addicted next-door neighbors. Great. Yeah, you can hear that, you know? That's fantastic. That is definitely what I enjoy on a Saturday morning at 7. It's like a... I'm gonna... Normally I'd be fucking asleep, you know? Or normal people are. You know? Anyway. Alright. Anyway. You know, I just had another gross and terrible idea. What if we use Mech Knights? What if we use Mech Knights? Or you know, I mean, Crusadia I think is a good idea, but what if we use Mech Knights for Monarch? What if we use, what if we, Mech Knight Monarch? That'd be weird. That would be weird, but I think it could work. Anyway, so now that we've looked at the big regular monarchs and most of the regular monarchs, let's look at our big boy, the biggest boys almost. I mean, the mega monarchs I think are okay. Yeah, actually, with the mega monarchs, with the exception of Thestalos, Shadow Thestalos are just as strong in terms of offensive and defensive prowess as the UR monarchs. So let's see. All right. Okay, so we have Ether, the Heavenly Monarch, who is a woman. That's gross. Okay. So, if this card is tribute summoned, you can send 2 Monarch spell or trap cards with different names from your hand and or deck to the graveyard. And if you do, special summon 1 monster with blah 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 from your deck, which means you use Ether to get out Monarchs. Cool. Okay. Yes, from the deck, but return it to the hand during the end phase. During your opponent's main phase, if this card is in your hand, you can banish 1 Monarch spell or trap card from your graveyard. Immediately after this effect resolves, tribute summon this card. So, there's an easy way to get Ether out, which is just banish a Monarch card. I think there's a Monarch card that lets you just pull Monarchs from the deck, so you pull Ether, and then you banish it to get Ether out. We're going to put 3 of these in here. Now let's see what Erebus is all about. You can send 2 different names, and if you do, shuffle 1 card from your opponent's hand at random, graveyard, or their side of the field into the deck. Okay. So just take something from their deck. Or, yeah, okay. Once per turn, during either player's main phase, if this card is in your graveyard, you can discard a Monarch spell or trap, then target 1 monster in your... 1 Monarch, really. Add it to the hand. That's terrible compared to Ether, so it looks like we're going to be using the woman. We're going to be using girl power for this shit, which is interesting. Alright, so I think we have our monster base, at least for Monarchs, for now. We might change that. We might change the whole Squire thing. I don't know. Oh, wait. Actually, Adea is pretty good. Adea is pretty good because that lets us, lets us fucking Ether cycle. That's neat. Okay, and that also lets you pull for. Okay, so there's an order to this. There's an order to this, and it can be done. But I think we have our monster base, which means that we now need support cards, spells, traps. These things. Oh, so yes, I am completely aware that I am only running with 5 starters. And this card is going to be, probably around 40 cards. So, a 1 in 8 chance of drawing a starter, roughly. That's going to be great. That's going to be fun. Let's start looking at spells. So, this is just an anti-extra deck kind of thing, which sucks. So, when you tribute summon a monster, activate one of these effects. Add from your deck 1 Monarch, 1 regular Monarch, one regular Monarch with a different attribute, with a different name than that which I summoned. So basically, just summon a Monarch, get a different one. Add to your deck for your hand 1 monster. Oh, or one of the big boys. I see. Okay, so Return of the Monarchs lets us easily, get Mobius, and then we could get Big Mobius easily. So that's our gateway for that. That's our good stuff here. So the Monarchs Awaken. Let's see. If you have no cards in your extra deck, target 1 face-up tribute summon monster that I control. Its effects are negated. Also, it is unaffected by the effects of cards other than this card. So, anti-effect stuff. Okay. It looks like there should be an Ice Monarch based on this card art. Unless I'm... Wait, no, Mobius. I'm an idiot. Okay, don't worry about it. Alright. So, special summon this card as an effect monster, and it still counts as a trap. Okay, if summoned this way, you can discard 1 card, Declare an attribute. This card becomes that attribute and can be treated as 2 tributes for the tribute summon of a monster with the same attribute. So you cannot special summon monsters except. Okay, well that's fine. That's okay. That lets us get tokens out, which lets us easily do our monarch stuff. Cool. Okay. During your main phase or your opponent's battle phase, you can immediately tribute summon 1 monster. During opponent's main phase or my battle phase. So what? Does this let me just cycle? Probably does. I'm gonna put 2 in there just for fun. Also, we're gonna keep Dark Advance just because it's really good. It's really nice. All right, let's go here. Pantheism. Excuse me. Okay. Send 1 Monarch Spell or Trap from your hand to the graveyard. Draw 2 cards. Okay. Cool. Draw power. Nice. I like that. You can banish this card from your graveyard. Reveal 3 Monarch Spell or Trap cards from your deck. Your opponent chooses 1 for you to add to your hand, and the rest are shuffled back in the deck. That's fine. Let's add 2. I only have 2. Let's add 2. Restoration of the Monarchs is an Eclipse spell. So, activate this card by targeting one of the Monarchs, and then special summon it in defense position, but negate the effects. Also equip it with this card. The card leaves the field, destroy the monster. The equipped monster can be treated as 2 tributes for a tribute summon. Okay. You can only activate. Let's just put 2 in there. Fuck it. You know, that's a neat card. That's a cool effect. Tenacity. Reveal 1 monster. Reveal 1 monarch, basically. And add 1 monarch spell or trap card from your deck to your hand, except for this one. And you can only activate it once per turn. 2 of them. It's good stuff. The deck is getting rather bloated, but we will cut it down once we, kind of figure stuff out. So we got March. So tribute summoned monsters you control cannot be destroyed by card effects. Also, neither player can target them with card effects, and you cannot special summon cards from the extra deck. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Just anti-effect stuff. 2 of those. For now. And then we got the Prime Monarch. So, actually, hold on, let's look at this card. Oh, that's Ether. Okay. So, in the graveyard, shuffle them into the deck, then draw 1 card. If this card is in your graveyard, you can banish 1 other Monarch spell or trap card from your graveyard, special summon this card in defense position as a monster, and it is not treated as a trap if you do this. That's actually pretty good. Let's put 2 of those in there. This is going to be a really, really bloated deck. Alright, let's keep going. Frost Blast. If you control a regular monarch, target 1 set card on the field and destroy it, and then banish it. Wait, banish this card, and no, that's bad. That sucks. And then Domain of the True Monarchs, which is our field spell for the deck, which means that it's going to be really important. Probably. No cards in your extra deck, and you are the only player that controls a tribute summon monster. Your opponent cannot summon, so you're blocking their extra deck by not having an extra deck. If a tribute summon monster you control attacks an opponent's monster, it gets 800 attack. Once per turn, you can reduce the level of 1 monster, reduce the level of 1 monster in your hand by 2 until the end of this turn. Wait, why? Why? You can, but then, why? Why would I do that? Why would I reduce the level? Is that for XYZs? Does this have XYZ integration? Is kind of built in? I don't understand. I mean, the first part and the second part, I understand. Those are good effects. But what is this third part? Makes these 6s. But why? But why? I'm still gonna slap 2 of those in there. But why? Actually, there's a lot of search, so let's only do 1. Why? Okay. If you would tribute a monster for a tribute summon, you can tribute 1. Oh, hello. Yes. yes, let's put 3 of those in there because that's the only one us fuck with our opponent's monsters. Like, well, I'm taking your shit. Have fun. Okay. Tribute 1 face up level 5 or higher normal summon set monster than target. Wait. Tribute 1, right. Fit. Wait, just any? Like, even my opponents? I don't know. Level 5 or higher than target. Negate its effects, then draw 1 card. During your main phase, you can banish this card, declare 1 attribute. All face-up monsters currently on the field become that attribute. Okay, so this is actually how we can use Mega Monarchs. This is how we can actually use Mega Monarchs without having like the base Monarch, which means we can kind of mess around here. Which means that we have a way to get Big Thestalos, which is cool, and Big Chaos. I mean, Big Chaos, whatever. Okay, that's interesting. I mean, negate the effects of level 5. Wait, normal summon slash. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Actually, this would be only good for throwing shit. We're gonna throw that in the grave. We're just gonna put that in the graveyard. I don't care. All right, activate and control a tribute summon monster. Yes, negate the effects of all face-up monsters on the field while those monsters are face-up on the field, except for tribute summon monsters, which are going to be our monarchs. During your end phase, if you control no tribute summon monsters, send this card to the grave. Okay, we can put 2 of those in. And so we don't want an extra deck. That's kind of the thing here, is we don't want an extra deck. While there are no cards in the extra deck, you know, that's what a lot of this relies on. So we're sitting at 50 cards, and I still haven't added in even the base, you know, kind of regular, you know, monster card, or the regular cards. Also, we still only have 5 starters, which sucks. Also, the deck is not complete because I am missing several cards. And we'll have to generate them, but I'm currently running low on rare points. Which is interesting to say. I mean, you know, like SR and UR points I kind of expect to be out of, but, rare points? I don't have them. What the fuck? Okay. Okay. So now we need some starters. We need some starters. We need to run more starters. So I'm going to put another Eidos in here. Also, we are sitting 51 cards. We're going to have to trim this down. I'm thinking that because we can just pull from deck, 1 of each Mega Monarch is fine. We could do with only 2. Shadow Thestalos is fucking weird because I don't think we can pull him. I don't think we can search him out of the deck. We have to draw him. So having 2 is probably beneficial. Which means we can also probably just run 1 Ether. I don't know. Anyway, Dark Advance. Dark Advance we could probably actually only run 2. And then Stormforth is actually just really good. It just lets us get more Monarchs out. So, wait. Let's see, that's Zaborg. Honestly, we could probably only run 1 of each regular Monarch. So that way, you know, we can easily get our bigger boys out and also just narrow the field here. Okay. So now we've got Tenacity, which lets us search. We've got Pantheism, which lets us throw this into the graveyard. Yeah, you banish this card, declare an attribute, which allows us to just kind of shift to whatever we want. So yeah, we need an equal number of strikes to our Pantheisms. And then Restoration, I think Restoration is unnecessary because we're going to be, because of how the tributing works, that would probably only work for things that are outside of, you know, a lot of them is like you can just tribute this by tributing a tributed monster. It's whatever. Although I guess if since we're resurrecting it, it would need to count as 2 tributes in order to, actually get the big big boys out. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Maybe I'm underthinking it. I don't know. And let's see, return, and then return is. See, return lets us get our big boy. Return basically lets us, tribute summon a monster, which is, we tribute summon like Adea and Eidos to get Zaborg, and then we can get big Zaborg out, and then, through this card, and then, get big Zaborg. I think that works. And let's see. And then I don't think Angmarl is going to be that useful, actually. Let's see. The first Monarch. Beam Dark. This card becomes that attribute. Treated 2 tributes. Okay, so this could work. Okay, so this could work. This could work. Immediately tribute summon a monster. I don't think that's going to be that useful. I think once we get our boys out, we'll be good. Oh, let's see. This one requires, yes. This is just anti-effect stuff. Negate the effects of all face-up land, which means that we can still we're negating the enemy's effects, assuming they're not tributing, by just having tributed stuff and having no extra deck stuff. Let's go ahead and get ow. Okay, let's go ahead. Let me take another quick puff on this, and then we're gonna look at Crusadia, because I think Let's look at Mech Knight first, and then we'll kind of go from there. Let's go ahead and look at Mech Knights. So, let's see. So Mech Knights just let us pull shit. Just let us put stuff on the field as a nice, it's a nice going second. This is going to be a nice going second deck. It's going to be a nice going second deck. And so what we can do is we can use Mech Knights as starters if we're going second, instead of using Adea and Eidos. We could get purple out to get blue from the hands. Yeah, so we could use Mech Knights instead of Adea and Eidos. So let's go ahead and slot in purple and indigo and blue sky. Let's only slot in 2 blue skies. Yeah. No, let's only slot in. No, let's slot in 3 indigos, 2 blue skies, and 2 purple nightfalls. Also, hold on, I got a really shiny blue sky, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna put the shiny blue sky in. And then oh, actually, let's put Spectrum. Wait, let's put Spectrum Supreme in there, just so we can, get some Keck Knight stuff going there. Okay, so just 2+. He's a Link 3, so I think we have to use 3. Morningstar isn't that good. Okay, hold on. Save this. 2+ monsters summoned from the extra deck, right? Your opponent cannot target this card with card effects, and then also their monsters cannot target monsters for attacks except for this one. Right. Yes. Gain attack, right. Right. You can shuffle 1 card on the field into the deck. I don't think Crusadia Abramax is going to work here. but I think we've got some good stuff with these Keck Knights in here. So we can change their ad. I mean, I think they're all light. Hold on, so let's see. Blue Sky is light. Where's the other one? Indigo is light, and Purple Nightfall is also light. But we can change that around to where it works better. We can do that. That's fine. And then we can shift around their attributes with this. Yes, all face-up monsters on the field gain that attribute. So yeah, we can use Mech Knights to get our big boys out. I mean, we can do that regularly, but we can also use it to get the bigger boys out. Right. Okay. That really only applies to the Megas, which is fine. So basically just adjust it in accordance with what's in my hand. And also, adapting to the enemy. Okay. So now we need to slot in the staple cards. Your Maxis, your Ash Blossom. I think Maxi is going to be really important. Ash Blossom is also going to be really important because it's Ash Blossom. It's a staple. And Maxi, I think having 3 Maxis is going to work out really well. Only having 1 copy of Spectrum Supreme is fine. Right. And wait, you can send one of the cards you control in this card's column to the graveyard, special summon one deck monster from your deck in defense position. Probably in any column, really. Maybe Spectrum Supreme isn't that great. Yeah, you know what? Let's actually take Spectrum Supreme out. We're not going to need him. Okay, we're at 47 cards. I think we could trim this just a little bit. Just a little bit. Because really we don't need the base Monarchs. As in Zaborg and Mobius. I don't think we need Zaborg and Mobius. We just need our Megas. Which brings us down to 45. Thestalos. Thestalos is just, tribute 1, tribute 1. So that's fine. That's fine. Tribute one of your opponent's monsters, tribute your monster. Okay. Add it to your hand. Right. Dark Advance, that's just... wait a second. Dark Advance doesn't work anymore because we don't have any 24s anymore. So no more Dark Advance, which brings us down to 43. And then we just kind of... we could trim out 3 cards. Yeah, we could do that. Or we could stick with 43 and see how it plays. The problem is I'm going to have to gather the UR points necessary to actually complete the deck. However, and the rare points actually, so let's start deconning stuff. Let's start deconning stuff to get the rare points. And then I'll make the rares, and I'll make the SRs and the normals, and we'll see what, and then all that's left are, let's see, let me page over this, 1, 2, 3 URs, which means I need to get, I need to get at least 90 UR points in order to put this together. So, we need to set a new name for the deck. Keck Monarchs, because we got Keck Knights. Oh, there's a lot of tar on there. Oh my god. I need a napkin. I need a napkin. I need a napkin. Okay. So, yeah, punch cutting was a good idea to start with, but we gotta snip it. We gotta snip that top off. Because that's a lot of tar that I just took off my lip. Ah. It's nasty. Yeah, I see it. I see where it is too. Okay. So I think this is going to be the deck that we run. And people are going to be like, wait a second, there's no fucking extra deck. What the hell? And, this isn't top tier Monarch deck. No, not at all. I mean, it's Monarchs. It's not, it's pretty, Monarchs are pretty old. So, yeah, this is a pretty old school deck. But I think it'll be able to hold out decently well against some decks. especially since I contribute my opponent's monsters. Be like, oh, hey, that's a cool thing. Yoink. It's mine now. You know. You know, because a lot, some of this stuff does rely on no monsters being in the extra deck, which actually we can look at how much of that is there, and then we can kind of make a decision. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Okay. Okay, and then that was a decent snip. That was a decent snip. I really need to clean this little table off that I used here because it's getting kind of ashy. Because I'm a little messy sometimes. I'm a little messy with it sometimes. All right, no more tar though. Okay, so let's start deconning stuff. Let me just hit this button. Okay, that brings us up to 59. Great. How many rares are there that I need to make? Just one. Okay, you know what? We have the rare points bucket. Okay, so I don't think we'll need to decon any more stuff. We just need to make stuff now. So we're gonna make Big Chaos. Big case. Yeah. Oh, hey shit, we got a free pull. Hell yeah. Yep, save. That way maybe we can get some cool stuff. Maybe we can get some cool stuff from this that will help us save points. Yeah? So let's have a look. Let's see what we can get our hands on. That doesn't look promising. Well, there were a couple of Monarch cards in there. None that I think that I'm using, which kind of sucks. Try to improve the black. Okay, Dave, when you say weird stuff, what do you mean when you say weird stuff? Alright, because weird stuff can mean a lot of different things. So when you say weird stuff, what are you talking about? You can't just drop that in here and not provide an example. Because maybe it'll be weird, maybe it won't be. Also, we got a shiny. Ooh. All right. I mean, Dave, while you're formulating your next thoughts carefully, I'm going to start putting stuff. I'm going to start making stuff to put in here, and we're going to see what happens. We're going to see what happens. Monarchs. Because I had Chaos back when I had my full collection of cards, seeing if it works or it's playtesting. Yes, but what specifically have you been playtesting with to try and improve the Black Magicians? I mean, I doubt you're using fucking Mech Knights. For some reason, I'm the only one obsessed with World Legacy because, I mean, man, that was a cool. I mean, the World Legacy story was really cool. Also, how much of this shit relies on no extra deck? Is it just the one thing? If so, we can run with a kind of minimalist extra deck. Let me see here. Kashtira and Horus. To try Fenrir? Fenrir is just really good. Also, a Horus. I kind of understand how Horus works now, having faced a couple of those decks, and it's interesting. Let's see, there's that. Aha! So, Domain requires it. Destiny Heroes. Huh. Have any of those worked out? Destiny Heroes seems like it might not work because that seems like old school Yu-Gi-Oh versus GX. And it seems like it might kind of clash because of differences in how those archetypes work. But maybe I'm misremembering. Oh, it's been working out. Cool. Interesting. Cool and interesting. So okay, so back to what I was thinking. So Domain just doesn't work if you have Domain doesn't work, sort of. The first effective Domain doesn't work if you have cards in your extra deck. Yes, Domain doesn't work. The first effect of it doesn't work. And then oh wait, the first effective Domain doesn't matter if we have March. Although, if March is up, you can't special summon from the extra deck. So, you either have Domain up while you have no cards in your extra deck, or you have cards in your extra deck, and you have March up. Which March just seems like a worse domain. I mean, sort of. I mean, March is a normal rarity, which means it's easier to get multiple copies of and throw it out. Also, I should probably change this to standard just so I can see. Okay. Anyway, okay, so Stormforth is good, is fine. Strike is just going to, we're just going to throw it in the graveyard using Tenacity? No, using Pantheism. So that's fine. And then First Monarch First Monarch just limits our special summoning, and then Monarchs Erupt. Monarchs Erupt, let's actually take that out. Let's trim those out, because we really aren't going to need those. So really, we could probably run a minimalist extra deck, and still utilize March and Domain to their fullest extent. Basically, we can run March if we get it to hold our Monarchs onto the field, and then we can use Mobius to nuke March after we get enough monsters on the field in order to bring out our extra deck stuff. That's what I'm thinking. Because it, while no cards in the extra deck, which by my interpretation means that if the cards are on the field and not in the deck, then it's fine. Then it still works. It should still work. Or if nothing else, we could use March, but March only works for tribute summons. Actually, wait a second. So yeah. Oh wait, tribute. Wait a minute. I forgot. So wait, March prevents destruction of cards. So okay. So got it. So we need March and Domain up at the same time in order to potentially prevent opponent from summoning from the extra deck, and also protecting our Monarchs from card effects. Yes. I don't know. Tributing doesn't count as destroying, so that's fine. So we can run March and Domain at the same time. But we still need to run a minimalist extra deck in order to deplete it, so that way Domain works. All three effects of Domain work. I mean, mostly just the first effect of Domain. And just to prevent, the opponent's extra deck from coming out. And then we need to also just make sure that our monsters are out before we activate March. So we can still run a minimalist extra deck. And the best way to probably do that is with Lynx. So now we look at Lynx, which Aurum would be pretty good if we had more World Chalice stuff in here. Yes. So, that one doesn't quite work. Okay. So, let me think. What is this? It's a Cyberse, whatever. I mean, obviously, the thing is like, put in Appaloosa. Appaloosa would provide a lot of negate play, which this doesn't really have. A lot of negates on my side, which is, again, something this doesn't really have. Yeah. And then Nightmare. Nightmare could be cool. Running Nightmare could be cool, because then we could, fiddle around with draws. But that's really difficult and irritating because that's what all the World Legacy cards are. They just require a lot more thinking, a lot more thought if you want to maximize their effects, which we're not really going to be able to go for too heavily because of how Master Duel is. Okay, let's see. So let's see. We could probably use C. Let's see. We could use Cerberus. We could use Cerberus. We could also use. Phoenix is pretty much a staple. We could use. We could use Phoenix. We could use Cerberus. As for whether or not we do, right. And a lot of the Crusadia stuff kind of only works with itself. Let's see. Lib lets us pull World Legacy, which is whatever. We're not going to be using that. Link Spider, we don't have any normal monsters. See, Little Knight is always really good. Little Knight is always really good. So, whatever. Actually, we're going to slot in Little Knight. And then, let me see. Monarchs are... Well, actually, we've mixed a lot of different stuff in here. We don't really have any spellcasters. We got fairies and psychics and pyros, so that's not gonna work. And that's the end of what I've got for links. I don't really want to invest in a bunch of. I don't want to pull a bunch of. I really don't want to have to make a bunch of link cards in order to do this. So, in terms of minimalist extra deck usage, we might just have to sit with Little Knight. And that'd be what we're going for here, and we can use whatever we can use really whatever material we want because all these monsters are effect monsters, so we can do that. That's fine, But really, what I need to do is I need to complete the deck and then do some testing with it, and then we just kind of see what happens there. We can also do XYZs because we have a lot of monsters that are level 8, so we can do a lot of rank 8 XYZ summoning. We could get hieratic. We can get hieratic to just destroy stuff, to just wreck shit. Or we could use. Let me think. Let's see. We're using a lot of light. We're using a lot of light monsters, which means we could find. Wait a second. Oh. Hello. We could use Starliege. Starlight? I don't know. We could use this for more effect protection as opposed to March. We can take those out and put Starliege in. Again, we're trying to keep it pretty minimal. Wait, this is a rank 4. Shit. Wait. Domain. Wait, hold on. Do we have any 6s? We don't have any 6s. Shit. We don't have any 6s to reduce to 4. Which means Starliege is going to be really, really hard to use. So never mind. No Starliege. Okay, that sucks. So let's see. We're primarily using level 8s. So we need to look at our level 8s. Hold on. Let me filter by level, link, rarity, link. There we go. Oh god. And then show me only the cards that I have. So we need to use 8s. We need to use rank 8s in here. Let's see. So Hope Harbinger. We got a lot of level 8s. Wait, yeah, we got a lot of level 8s in here. Which means that we could use Hope Harbinger. Let's throw Hope Harbinger in there. Fuck it. And then what's this? Telematic. Okay. See, that relies on spellcaster monsters, so that's not really going to help us out. Let's see, we could 3 level 8 light monsters. We could just get Neo Galaxy we could throw galaxy stuff in here. Also, since there is an XYZ in here, we can use Zeus. And then yeah, we could use Zeus. Wait a minute. Once per turn, if another card you control is destroyed by battle, or you can attach one card from your hand deck or extra deck to this card's material. We could use Zeus to deplete the extra deck, and also, just yeah. Okay, hold up. We might actually have something here. Let's see. Yeah, at a Geon. Wait, a Gaion. A Gaion. I think it's a guy. I don't know. My Latinized thinking is kind of interfering here. A Gaion. Yeah, a Gaion. It's a Gaion. We could use a Gaion as... Yeah, you can attach one from this card and target return it to the extra deck. Oh my god. Banish and then return it and then destroy. Oh my god. Actually, yeah, let's put a Gaion. A Gaion. Let's put a Gaion in there. That would be cool. Okay. Alright, let's see. We've only got 2 level 10s, so not him, not you, not you. Let's see, that's a level 9. We don't really have those. Okay, we got this one. Okay. Okay, so this could be interesting. I mean, it's not really going to... I mean, and it's also, any battle damage is halved because I don't have Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon, but we could just throw it in there and then use it to get out, where is he at? Where's that boy? This guy. We could use him to get this guy out. Yeah. Yeah, we could use this, and I mean, it's not, we get what is it, number 62. We could use him, and then we could get him out, and then if we really need to, we can get Zeus. If we really need to, like fucking a Gaion just isn't fucking working out, we could get Zeus, because his attack is variable, and then we could also just do Zeus for spell negate. So I think this might be the deck. 39 cards actually kind of sucks, though. Hold on. So we can probably actually do some tweaking here. Some further tweaking. We could probably actually do some tweaking here, which means we could probably just throw in another Monarch. Just another Mega Monarch. Let's throw in another Mega Monarch. So let me go back to number owned. Let's throw another Mega Monarch in here, just to kind of help with the deck. Or I could add in I could add in a World Legacy card if I really wanted to. But let's throw in another one of our big boy Monarchs in here. Which, show me cards I don't own. Let me see. Who could we throw in? We could throw in Erebus, but you can yeah, no. I'm not gonna throw in Erebus because he kind of blows. Let's see. See, we could use Grandmarg. I mean, we could use Grandmarg, but having to declare Earth when we're primarily using we're primarily using fucking light. I realize that kind of makes it weird for, a couple of the others in here, but we are primarily using light, and I don't want to mess around with that too much. So, fuck. Let's see. We could do Restoration. We could throw Restoration in here. That way we're running 40 cards, which, I mean, 39 isn't so bad. But we're running 40 cards. We've got a pretty stripped down extra deck, which we're really going to have to strip, which we're really going to have to use if we want to use Domain, if we want to use this for Domain. But I think this might work. I think this could work. It's going to be kind of janky, probably, until I figure out a good rotation with it. But I think it could work. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and save this. I think this could work. I just need to get up to 90 UR points in order to make the last 3 cards. And then I think it could work. I mean, I could test it now, just taking those cards out and see what it runs like. You know? It could work. It could genuinely work, which would be really cool. And it's like, whoa, monarchs! I think this could be really cool if it works. The only potential bottleneck that I can see is that it is a going second deck, and we technically only have 3 or 7 starters. 7 starters at a 40 isn't bad. But you know what? Actually, let's add another one. Let's add another Keck Knight in order to get that starter chance up to 20%. So let's go ahead and go with Blue Sky. So that way, it's 41 cards. That's fine. Actually, we're probably not going to be able to get 2 Thestaloses out, Shadow Thestaloses. So let's do that. Let's run with this 40. We have a 20% chance of drawing a starter, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh wait, fuck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. See, 8 over 40 is 8 over 40 is 8 over 40 is 4 over 20, which is 2 over 10, which is 1 in 5. So 1 in 5 chance of drawing a starter, and it's a going second deck, which means that we're going to have 6 cards, hopefully most of the time. So that way, we can we can change. So there's a pretty high chance that we'll run with a starter at the beginning. Maybe. I don't know. It sounds good in my head. But I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure. I kind of want to run this without these 3 cards in there, just to see if it works. Because we have a lot of monarch spells, so Ether might be unnecessary, which means we can slot more stuff in. But maybe not. I'm going to go ahead and save this. I'm going to save this, and I'm going to copy it. I'm going to copy this, copy the deck, copy the deck. Yes, I know, thank you. Copy the deck, copy to my deck. Okay, so we got this, so let's edit the deck. Let's go, let's go Monarch Prototype. Let's remove the 2 Ethers and the Domain. And then we save it as oh shit, it has less than 40 cards now. Okay, so now we have to actually think. What do we want to run? What do we want to run to get this up to 40? What do we run? What else? What can we throw in to make this 40? It's a lot of search in here, so let's actually put So let's actually put in a couple extra copies of our megas. Let's actually also put in the second copy of Thestalos. And then let's put in another let's put in a copy of let's put in another copy of Restoration. Fuck it. Alright, it's got 40 cards now. Let's go into casual. Let's jump into casual. Let's jump into casual to see what we got. See if this works. Assuming that some casual players will let me try it. And then let's see. Let's see if it works. Let's see if we can make it work. You know? It's an Asian. Okay, we're gonna lose. We're going to lose, but he's probably going to make me go second, which is what I want. Yes, good. Give me what I want. We're going to see. It might not work well, but let's see. Okay. It's a decent starting hand. We got one of our Keck Knights. It's a decent starting hand. Alright, I'm just here to test a deck, have a little fun, you know, seeing if it works. That is a pen monster. Oh, he's running Clifford. Fuck you, dude. Fuck you, dude. Running Clifford. I hate you. Alright, so it's really gonna depend on what our first draw is. It's really gonna depend on what the first draw is. Alright. Right, okay. So Clifford. I hate Clifford. Okay. But, you know, we'll see. Alright, so we didn't get to use the Max C, which is fine. We didn't get any extra draw power, which is fine. We got an Ash Blossom, which is whatever. Okay. We got one starter, which isn't the greatest. But, right. Oh, wait, yeah, let's use Pantheism. Let's use Pantheism. It's like, oh, right, I have to, right, okay, so I have to add from hand. Gotcha, I can't search that. Okay, this should still go off, though. Okay. Okay. So, now we've got Anti-Spell. So let's go ahead and banish Pantheism. Let's try and pull something here. Okay, let's try and pull, what are we going to try and pull? What do we want? What do we want? Let's go ahead and get... We have to set spells now. So let's go ahead and get a trap. Yeah, let's go ahead and pull. Let's go ahead and pull one copy of Prime and 2 copies of the Burst. See what that gives us. Go ahead and choose. Choose. If you choose what I want, and you did not choose what I want, okay, that tactic did not work. Okay. So, okay, by targeting one Monarch in our graveyard, which we don't have presently. So let's go ahead and slot that right there. Because we have to think. Now that since we're using Mech Knights, we have to think about columns and stuff. So let's go ahead and put Indigo right there. You know, to get our slot here. And then let's move him. Let's move him over here something. Let's move him like right here, because he doesn't have any spells or traps right there. You know, what is that? What does that do? Turn to I see. Well, that's not going to change him to attack position. And what does this do? Okay, I can only control light monsters now. This deck is primarily light monsters, so we're okay, we're good. So you're gonna negate him, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. So let's pass it back. Let's pass it back. I'm learning. This isn't the turn he was special summoned, so that one trap won't work. Let's move him over there. Right. Okay. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. If he tries to special summon, we'll pop Max C. You know, I mean, he's running he's got a Clipboard monster, which isn't really indicative now that I think about it. But he might try, he's going straight to end. Okay, he's passing it back to me. Okay. Okay, we got another copy of First. And let's see. Alright. Okay, so Mobius. Okay, Mobius we can kind of just work with. Let's go ahead and set First. And then let's change him to attack, because he doesn't have anything to help him. So let's go into battle. Let's go into battle. Fight that thing. Fight that thing, my Keck Knight. Fight it. Thank you. Okay. And then, see, that's a column. We need more columns. We need more columns for our Keck Knights. So we're going to do that. We're going to put that there. We're just going to build columns. He probably thinks I'm running like some. He probably thinks like, what the fuck is this guy running? You know, but he's saying it in. It looks like Korean. It might be Korean. He's thinking that, but in Korean. He's like, what the fuck is he doing? All right, stand by, and he gave up. Okay. Yeah, he gave up. Okay, so we didn't really learn a lot from that. We didn't really learn a lot from that duel. We you know, I mean, you know, I gotta put my thinking shoes on in order to you know, in order to use this deck, because it uses Mech Knights, and Mech Knights are, you know, column dependent. But you know, I just gotta think. That's what I learned from that duel. Is I need to think a little bit more. Yeah, I gotta get my columns. Also, we drew the worst Mech Knight starter. Oh, it's him again. Hi, hi, you're on TV. All right, you're going first. You're going first, because this is really is a going second deck, which it's cool that I built it that way, without really intending to, because I do like going second more than I like going first. So, and we got him again. Okay. Okay. Alright, okay, so we're just gonna see Prime, shuffle them into the deck, right. Well, Pot of Duality is nice, but you can't special summon. See, that's really something that you add last, but this is a really, I mean, this is a tribute deck, not really a, I mean, it has special, oh no. He is running Clifford. Oh, he is running Clifford. No, 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 you're not doing that. No. No, no. No, add to, no. None of that. Stop it. None of that. None of that. Okay. So now we need to make a column. We need to make a column for our Keck Knight. Oh, we got big Thestalos. Okay. You contribute one monster your opponent controls even though you do not control it. Does this count as a mon? Wait a minute. Wait a second. Can I? Does this? Wait, no, because that's a spell card. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. But what we can do is, since I know he's using pen, I can use his pen zones as safeties for me, because I'm way too used to fucking imperm and shit like that. So I'm gonna set this here. I'm gonna set that, and then we're gonna bring out our boy, you know, Keck Knight. Good stuff. Actually, we probably should move him. That way we can have the column. Yeah. What's this? The monster is normal or... Wait, if a monster is normal or flip summoned, negate the effects until the end of turn. Also ban... Ah, I see. So you're gonna stop him from doing his effect. That's fine. That's fine. That's okay. We can work with that. That's fine. It's turn 2. Smack him in the head. Smack him in the head. Your effect is negated. Smack him in the head. It's fine. Okay. Okay. It's fine. It's okay. It's okay. We're good. So we're not going to activate that yet. But instead, we're going to move him. We're going to move him. We're going to move him over here to preserve our column. We're going to move him right there. So now we've got a free column for if we draw a Keck Knight, which the chance of drawing a Keck Knight grows as we draw more cards from the deck, because, you know, if we're not drawing a Mech Knight, then that means the chance goes up next turn. right? Except for Clipboard Scout. How about no? But you didn't expect a second Ash Blossom. Well, I didn't either, but there's 3 of them in the deck, so it stands to reason that I would draw 2, on occasion. None of that. Stop it. Okay. The thing is, I can't play Prime until we have. Wait, actually, no. It'll just flip it. So that's fine. I can just flip it, and it's okay. It's a continuous trap. Higher normal monster. Yeah, let's just flip that. Let's just activate that just to befuddle him a little bit, maybe. He's like, what the fuck is he doing? What the fuck do? Alright, if he brings something out, then I can activate Stormforth. Oh no. He's gonna pen, isn't he? He's gonna pen. Shit. It wouldn't let me activate this if I couldn't do it, right? Wait, no, once this turn, so it has to be on my turn. I have to activate that on my turn. Otherwise, it's fucking wasted. Yep, he's penning. Oh, he's penning so hard right now. Okay. What's you pulling out? Oh, well, you're negating the effect of your scout. But you summoned it in defense, which means my Keck Knight here is not going to be able to actually beat it in a fight, which is fine. See, that's now a column. Cannot be destroyed by battle, and it's now see, this is also a tribute deck, sort of. You use pen to get a bunch of shit out, and then whatever. Okay. So considering this uses Mech Knights as starters, we might invest. Okay, we have another. Interesting. Okay. No, stop it. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're going to bring out this boy, and then we can use this by getting Thestalos out. Yes. And then we pop that. Monarch Stormforth. Hold on. Yes, so let's go ahead and do the tributes. So I can tribute you, and I can tribute you with your effect negated. And then I can bring out Big Thestalos. And then he gave up again. Okay. Alright. We're learning about the deck. It kind of works, but at the same time, I haven't done a full duel with it, but it kind of works. We need to get the other Mech Knights out, because that's really what's going to get us going. Indigo is good because that allows us to do some movement. It's him again. Hi, it's me again. This guy's probably so tired of seeing me. He's probably going, man, I hate this guy. He's got Mech Knights and Monarchs. It's weird. It is really weird. I'll agree with you right there. Okay, no Mech Knights. Okay, we got no Mech Knights, but we do have Mega Mobius, which means we can use Tenacity. To help us pull something. I don't know what quite yet, but we can use it to pull something. Also, no. Did you not draw any monster cards, my dude? I've got Ash Blossom. Okay. Yeah, none of that. Stop it. Okay. We just reject his turn. No turn for you. It's not happening. Okay, we got return. Okay. Oh, he's got his Max C. Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll just resolve that. That's fine. Okay. So now we go to main. Stop. I'm not doing that. Okay, so yes. So let's actually go ahead and start building columns. So let's put return right there. Return is fine. We use return. Let's use tenacity so we can fish another Monarch card. I have Big Mobius. Yes? Okay, you see I have Big Mobius. So let's go ahead and grab... wait, actually we could use that to get... We can use that to get... Yeah, let's use first. Okay, we got first. So let's set first. And then pass it back. Let's set first and then pass. We really need to we need to keep things on the field in order to build our columns, because we can't just rely on the enemy, because that's them building board, and we don't want to not build board at whatever. If you play this game, you understand what I'm talking about. Okay, we got another copy of first. So, wait, we could use. Wait a minute. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. But wait a second. You can target up to. Oh, I see. Yes. So let's set another copy of first. Let's play this copy of first. Let's wait. Is this strong? This is stronger in defense. So let's put that there, and then let's declare water as the attribute. Discard one card from the hand. Oh shit, we're gonna have to discard Thestalos. Damn it. And then water. I don't think you can activate something to negate this. I don't know though. It still counts as it still counts as a trap. So I guess you could wipe it. Target one face. Ah, I see. I see. No, we don't have. He doesn't have any monsters out, but he did imperm me. Ooh. Okay, well that sucks. That sucks that we couldn't do that. But we can still use this. Oh wait, no we can't. 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 Okay. Okay. So let's pass it back. Let's pass it back. He's figuring out what deck I'm running, and I already know what deck he's running. So he's running Clipboard with a bunch of support stuff, which is fine. It's fine. It works, I guess. It kind of works. All right. What's he gonna throw? Right. Prosperity? I don't think you can use that, though. I don't think you can use Prosperity. Oh, you can? Really? Oh, no, it's a different one that you can only use at the beginning of Maine. Right. Okay. So what does this do? What does this do? Excavate, and then place the rest at the bottom. Yeah. So Scout, Summoner's Art, and Anti-Spell. Oh, and Riku. Oh, what? Oh, right, it's equal to the number. Okay. Yes. Okay, so Scout. You got Scout out. What are you going to do there? What are you going to do with Scout? Also, we haven't drawn a Mech Knight yet. So, there's that. See, this counts as a dark monster, so if we get a dark big boy, we can actually use this really well. Okay, so... Aha! Purple Nightfall. Except he doesn't have any boards, so I can't use Purple Nightfall. Shit. Okay. Well, that sucks. Let's go ahead and pop our second copy of first. No. And then let's put that there. No, we're not going to activate the optional effect. And we're going to get Big Mobius. And we get Big Mobius. Big Mobius. Target up to 3 to destroy those cards. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. So we go into battle. No, we go into battle and we smack him in the head. Right in the head. Just smack him real good in the head. I've got a monster on the field, he doesn't. I pass it back to you. Pass it back to you, brother. You know, let's see what you got. I know you've got that clipboard scout in there, but you think that I've got mech knights that I'm trying to build board with. There's your clipboard. I can build a column on that. Pay the 800. I don't care. See, you got monolith, right? Yes. Okay. So is he going to pen now? Or did I accidentally skip the animation? No, okay, so he's penning now. He can pull 1 to 9s. So he's pulling that, whatever that is. He's pulling that, whatever that is, which reduced their attack? Okay. So you got 2 4s, and then you get 3 4s, none of which can defeat Mobius. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Alright, now we got Prime. We got a copy of Prime. We don't have any Monarchs to actually use Stormforth. We don't have any Monarchs. Okay, hold on. So, see, what do we actually... Oh, actually, we could use Prime. We could use Prime if we want. Alright, we're gonna get purple. There he is. Perfect. Okay. And then you target what banish it until the standby phase for your next turn. Right. So we're actually gonna go into battle. We're gonna go into battle, and we're going to let's see. Okay, so let's fight that. Let's fight that. Smack that in the head. Smack him in the head. There we go. Destroyed that. Let's go ahead and destroy that because I don't know what it does. Yes. Okay. And then let's do this. Let's banish him until the next phase. And then let's get Blue Sky. Right. And then we have to transition to main 2 in order to get Blue Sky out. Special summon him. See, he's stronger in defense, so we'll put him in defense. Blue Sky. Right. And then you can add, right, equal to the number of cards in your opponent's column, which is 1 right now. Yes. So give me an indigo. Right. And then put indigo right here. He's equal in attack and defense, so it's fine. And then we're going to move him over to the side. Or we can also move Blue Sky. It doesn't really matter. Let's move indigo right here. Okay. Let's see. We can't do extra day because return is on the field. Right. That's only when we tribute. Yes. Okay. And then pass it over. Pass it over to him. Let's activate Prime. Use the effect now. Let's put 1 copy of Burst and 1 copy of Tenacity back in the deck. Let's activate Indigo so that we can move Blue Sky. And then move Blue Sky there. And then Prime is going to put those in the deck. I'm going to get a card. It's Return. That's not ideal, but okay. Not ideal, but okay. And he's gonna. That hurts. That's kind of a. I don't know. That 800. That better be worth. Oh, right. Okay. So So that's his big boy. 1 to 9 though. Oh, he's gonna get it. He's gonna get the other 2 out of the thing there. Right. Yes. I get it. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Okay. So what does this actually do? And then wait, he put a card face down. Okay. Nope, he gave up. He gave up. He feared my next draw. He feared my next draw. But we're learning. We're learning. We're learning about this. This is a neat deck. And we got a different guy. We got a different guy this time. We got a different guy. Cool. Alright, yeah. I'll let you go first, brother. You know, have at it. This really is a nice going second deck. You know, I mean, it's not the best. I mean, I didn't build this to be the best. I just built it to be kind of a neat thing. Ooh, we got Chaos, and we got Purple Nightfall. Hell yeah, brother. Okay. Alright, cool. So we got some face downs that we can use to build columns, based on what my man here does. Which is going to be really, really good. It's going to be really cool. If he doesn't put any monsters down, then we can attack him with Purple Nightfall. Then banish Purple Nightfall to get, you know, that's kind of the sequence with the Kek Knights, which is nice, which is good. So yeah, that's good. That's good stuff. He's running Blue Eyes. He's running Blue Eyes. Okay. So we don't want to attack Maiden, because I know what Maiden does. I run a Blue Eyes deck. Let's see. Okay, we got another copy of Storm. Wait a second. You can spend. Oh, this card is targeted. This card is targeted for an attack. What does Chaos do? Aha! 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 I think we have our battle plan here, boys. All right. So we're going to pop this to get rid of a Stormforth to give us more cards. Yes. Okay, not ideal at all. Not ideal at all. Banish. Yeah, so let's go ahead and just banish this now, so we can get another Monarch spell to help us out. What do we want? And let's go ahead and get a copy. Let's go ahead and get. Oh shit! I accidentally selected. I selected Tenacity. Let's go ahead and get 2 copies of. Let's actually. You know what? No, you're not getting a choice. Give me a copy of First. Give me a copy of First. You got so many choices, mate. Okay, so that's fine. Now we need to start building some board here. So we're going to put this. We're going to put First Monarch here, right? So we can get purple Nightfall, right? Yes. Hold on. So I need to think about this though. Right. Special summon. Oh, you're actually negating purple. You're actually negating purple. So actually, real quick, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this to banish him. So that way you wasted your effect Veiler. Right. And then we get Blue Sky out. Yes. Right. We get Blue Sky out. Oh, I should have activated that, damn it. Okay. With a card or special summon, right. So we do the effect now, so that way we can get Chaos out. Okay, yes. And then we get Chaos out. I really should have activated his effect. That was a misplay on my part. We got that, and then we're gonna banish that. So that actually didn't let him do Maiden's effect, which is interesting. Okay, so that didn't let him do Maiden's effect. Smack him in the head, Big Chaos. Yeah, baby, I like that. I like that. All right, you've got no board. You've got next to no cards, and I've got stuff on my field. So that man using Clifford, man, he was having a hard time. He was having a hard time. Destroy all monsters. Oh, that sucks. I'm not gonna summon that yet. So he Raigeki's Chaos. That sucks. Whatever. If he summons something, then I'll pop first. Oh, and it seems like he gave up. Seems like he gave up. Yeah, he gave up. Okay. So as we've seen, because those were Asians. Those were Asians. I was beating Asians with my Monarch deck, with my cool Monarch Keknite deck. So we've seen that this deck can work. Now we need to examine from there. We've seen that the deck can work. So what we need to do now is we need to examine the actual deck that I'm not using yet because I don't have all the cards to figure out what's changed. Okay. So Ether just lets me pull a Monarch from my deck, which is nice, which is good. Okay. That's fine. With different names from the hand or deck to the graveyard, which means we can also just, you know, use the banishing thing to help. So that's good. Right. Right. Okay, you can wait. Actually, wait a second. We can use that to get Thestalos out. Oh, okay. But return it to the hand. But return it to the hand during the end phase. Can banish one Monarch. So, okay, so yeah, this. Okay. I'm starting to see how this could work. Okay, so Ether is going to be a really good addition to this deck. That's going to be fine. It's going to be good. We're going to like that. And then this is just to stop extra deck stuff and to increase the power of our Monarchs. Okay. And the third thing really isn't that relevant because, you know, of the XYZs that I chose. So, right. Okay, yeah. So I think this could work. I think this deck could work. I mean, we saw that it does kind of work. It does kind of work. You know, Keknites and Monarchs do kind of work. And it's really cool. It's really neato. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay. So we learned a lot. We learned quite a lot, actually. Which is good. I like that. I like that we learned. So that's neat. That's cool. I like that. So that's neat. That's cool. You know, that's, you know, Mekk-Knight Monarch. Mekk-Knight Monarch is really cool. It's really neat. And it works pretty well. So I'm going to delete the prototype. I'm going to delete this prototype just to give me an extra deck slot. Not that I'm really hurting for them. I've got 10 left and 9 with, you know, the other thing, but okay. So cool. It works. It's not the greatest, but it works. We could probably actually hold on. Let me look at this because I know there's a Mekk-Knight. I know there's a Mekk-Knight trap that would be really cool. There it is. World Legacy Secret. I think World Legacy Secret is going to be really cool because we really only need one copy of Return. So let's go ahead and put Secret in there to really like fuck with them when we've got our Mekk-Knights on the field. All right, which really we're not really. Wait, level 5 or higher monster in your graveyard. Oh, that could be really good because the Monarchs. Because the Monarchs are level 5 and above. Oh, ooh, that might have been a really gross card to put in there. So yeah, okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, we could use this to just pull Monarchs out of the graveyard. Ooh, I mean we can't use their effects because their effects rely on tribute summoning, but they're still pretty beefy in terms of their attack power, which is really cool. Let me see. Is there a World Legacy? Here it is. All Mekk-Knight monsters. See, yeah. So this first effect for the Mekk-Knights, but honestly, I don't think we need Domain. we could do this with just the Mech Knights and not have a field spell, and then maybe just slot in a second copy of Return. I think it could work. But if we slot in another copy of Return, I'm going to be really tempted to not use to not use the extra deck at all. Or I could just, banish them all face down with the one pot of whatever card, and that could work. Maybe. I don't know, but that's really cool. I mean, really, we're using the Mech Knights as we can use like the higher level Mech Knights as material for the 3 out of our 5 XYZs, which is really cool. That's neat. That's nice. I just have to pay attention. This is, I have to think a little bit more with this deck because, I mean, Mech Knights, but also just managing, when I have certain spells and effects up that aren't going to let, extra deck stuff happen. So this is going to be really cool when it's done. And I would not have been able to do it had I not played through the story missions. Because the story missions teach you about these archetypes and what they do, and then obviously it gives you the basic idea. And then that's when you learn how to mix and match. This is gonna be a cool deck. This is gonna be a really cool deck when I actually get it finished and manage to get it out. This is gonna be a cool deck, I think. And I am all about it. So, hold on. Let's see if we can actually dismantle some URs. Let's see. What do I not need? What is that? Bank? Okay, yeah, you can go away. I don't even use you. See, we need 90, so I have to dismantle 10 of these. I have to dismantle 8 of these. Ew. Because I need Foolish Burial, I need Bingo Machine. I don't really need Bingo Machine. Bingo Machine kind of sucks. You know what? Yeah, I'm just going to get rid of Bingo Machine. I don't need it. So we can get one card. Because the rest of these I use for other decks, mostly. For that, and I just collect Snake Eyes stuff just in case I ever get the desire to build a Snake Eyes deck. If I ever decide to, whore myself out to the meta. But yeah, I don't really need Bingo Machine, so let's go ahead and dismantle these. Yeah, baby, yeah. Alright, we can get one card. What card? I think we should get Ether. Yeah, baby. Oh, it would have been really cool if that was shiny. Any kind of shiny, really. But that was good. That was cool. I enjoyed that. Save and return, yeah. That was cool. That was neat. That was fun. I like that. I like this deck. It's cool. It's not good. Maybe. I mean, we'll find out once the deck is actually finished. It's not going to be, the biggest, this isn't going to shake the meta. But it's really cool. It's really cool that it works. Man, if only I could figure that out for my ritual deck. That'd be really cool. Because then, we got Demise, we got Ruin. That would be cool, too. I'll figure that out. I think I can just use, Herald stuff for that. I don't know. A lot of those Heralds are UR, though, so that's kind of a problem. But I guess that kind of just shows you the absolute shambles that Ritual is in, But hey, whatever. But that was really fun. That was cool. That was neat. I enjoyed that. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this because that was neat. That was cool. I'll finish the deck. That'll be the next deck that I finish. With some UR points. That'll be the next deck that I finish. Because that's such a cool deck. That's such a cool deck that it works. Actually I might go to Aiden and be like, Aiden, check out this. I'll remake the prototype. Real quick. So let's see. Copy deck, thank you. And then we got 2 copies of Keck Monarchs, so we need to change it to where it isn't. And then we need to get back up to 40 cards. How do we get back up to 40 cards? I have 3 of you. Wait, what? Wait a minute. I'm using. I need 3 copies of Purple Nightfall, because that's what helps me get other shit out. Why didn't I think of that previously? I'm an idiot. Let's get 3 copies of Purple Nightfall, And then let's put in another one of our big boy monarchs. Let's put in another copy of the big boys. And with the first, it's easy to get their effects, which is also really nice. So, so that's just a return to the hand. That's kind of balls. Let's see, tribute, destroy those targets. That kind of undoes the column thing. So that's balls. And let's see, that doesn't work. We need something that I either have or can make easily. You're rare. You can banish one. Banish spell. Well, see, that doesn't really work because a lot of those already have a banishing application. Wait, what about Big Zaborg? Or do we already have Big Zaborg? We already have Big Zaborg. So let's put in, let's see, what does this do? No. What does this do? No. Chaos. Target one card on the field. Go to Dark Monster, just banish it. I mean, I guess I could put in Big Chaos, but do I really want to? Let's see, that's regular Zaborg. I mean, regular Zaborg just nukes something. It's like, oh, you don't exist anymore. Okay. That's also a way to clear. I mean, Big Zaborg is also a way to clear an extra deck, but I don't really want to. I don't really want to. I haven't really also gotten to use the extra deck. You know what? Let's go with Delg. Fuck it. Okay, so we have the new Keck. Oh wait, I need to differentiate. I need to differentiate. This one's the prototype. Yes. Okay, so this one is the prototype because it has Delg. It only has one copy of Delg, but it has Delg. But we can pull Delg or any monarch we want with, well, not any monarch. Wait, any monarch we want? Is it any monarch we want or any of the basic monarchs we want? Did I overlook that? Special summon. Ah, from your deck. Okay, so really we're only going to be able to pull Delg. That's the downside of Ether, is that since I'm not really running the lesser monarchs, we can't really pull. Hold on. In that case, since we're not I might have just wasted some UR points, damn it. Different names from your hand and or deck to the graveyard. Shuffle one card from your opponent's hand at random to the graveyard or their side of the field into the deck. So we got it. This card is in the graveyard. Target one more. Ah, I see. Okay. So really, Ether isn't a good idea because we're not. Because we're not using the regular monarchs. I have seen the flaw in this deck now, and that's a problem. So we really don't want Ether. We probably just want copies of the big monarchs. We just want multiple copies of our big monarchs, like, you know, Mobius to get rid of spells, Thestalos to discard. We probably just want more copies of Thestalos, really, to just, you know, boom, just to hit them with stuff. Yeah, we really want more copies of Thestalos. Okay, so we don't want Ether, actually. So what we could do is we could take out Ether, we could take out the Monarch field spell, we could put in one more copy of Thestalos, and one more copy. Well, Zaborg really doesn't matter because we're, you know, doing this. Difficult. We could put in. I mean, really, we could put in, you know, some regular monarchs because some of them are decent. So we could put in regular monarchs and it'd be okay. So I think we might do that. I'll think some more on it. But this is a good prototype. This is a good starter for stuff. This is good. This is nice. I like this. I like this a lot. And we could get a, you know, a neat field spell to do stuff with it. You know, I mean, primarily the deck consists of, you know, Keck Knights, which is whatever. But we've also got what we got. I mean, we're primarily using light monsters. So if we have, you know, a field spell that benefits light monsters, hold on, let me, because we don't need a field spell, but a field spell would be nice. A field spell would be nice. You know, which would be cool, which would be nice. You know, Crusadia, Breaking the World, Orcust, Realm of Danger, Incantation. Wait a minute. Oh, Incantation Thanatosis is actually pretty good for my ritual deck. But okay. Yeah, I'll think on it some more and figure it out a little bit more. Yeah, we could put XYZ territory in there just to boost our XYZs. You know, make them even bigger. I don't know. I'll think on it some more though. Now that I've come to this revelation. Also, the smoke is done, but you know. So yeah, all right. Let me switch back to full face cam so I can see you guys off. That was cool. That was neat. That was fun. You know, I like that. I like that a lot. So you know, we'll go from there. We'll figure it out, and then you know, we'll kind of I'll tweak the deck some more. It'll look different the next time you see it. You know, but until then, you know, I did post some content this week for the 4th. I intend to get some more out. I think I have a day off on Tuesday, so that will help with upload catch up and everything. At least trying, and so you know that's the goal. I've also got to go back and write descriptions for some of the videos that were posted this week and in the past, so I'm gonna have to watch. I have to listen through that, which is no problem. So yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. But until next time, I will see you all next week. You know, if I don't